been a hectic day. Very hectic. Doing my live on Thursday instead of Friday. Hey, Throb, what's up, buddy? You doing all right? I told y'all I'd probably do this on Thursday. Go ahead and get it out of the way. I was going to do it outside as normal, or what I tried doing in the summertime. It is pouring down the rain here. Rain sucks. I'm so over the rain right now. It's got to be. Hey, Christine, what's going on? Uh, Moving, LOL, madman. I totally understand that. Hey, Edge, what's going on, Brian? You all right? Uh, Man, I tell you what, this has got to be one of the wettest summers I can ever remember. It is ridiculous. It's like it rains every single day for hours. Over it. I'm sure y'all are too. Hey, Jack, what's going on? How are you? Christina says, hey, Throbber. Hey, Jack, Malkoff has got something new fixing to come out. I don't know when he's going to put them on his website, but he's got something new coming out. He's getting me one as soon as it comes out so I can review it and show it to you all and bring it to the world. But he's hoping to have the bodies tomorrow, but I won't get it until I get back from the beach. So even if he sends it out next week, I still won't have it till the week after. Christina says, hey, Throb. Real estate, or Christina says, I love the rain. I'm so over it. If it rains next week, I may just swim out in the ocean and drown. Rob says, hey, Jack. Eddie says, hey, Eddie, how are you? Hope you're having a great day. Hope it ain't raining where you're at. I don't think it rains much in Vegas, though, does it? Throb says, Eddie. Ed says, hey, Jack. How's the food truck guy doing after surgery? That's a good, yeah, how's he doing? Hope he's doing okay. Eddie says, hey, Rob. Ricky, what up, gear? Not much. How are you, Ricky? Hope you had a great day. My day's been pretty good until I got off work. And then it got really hectic. I don't know what happened. My wife bought me a birthday present, and I was waiting on to deliver it, and I don't know. All right, I'll show y'all what she got me. She got me a Christopher Ward automatic 600-meter dive watch for my birthday. Now, I wanted a Rolex, and I bought a Tundra, so I didn't get a Rolex. But I did get a Christopher Ward. This watch is out of London, and I didn't get the Kosk version. I didn't think I needed that, and it was a little more expensive, so I didn't go with the Kosk. But I really like this watch. It's good weight. I just shot a review on it when I opened it. But I got this watch from London in 2.5 days. Crazy. DHL. Crazy. Throb Nation says, Ricky. Jack says, doing good. Hey, Throb, Edge, Eddie, and your real estate whisperer. Eddie said, it rains a lot in Louisiana. Yeah. Ed says, hey, Ricky, how are you? Eddie, hey, Jack. Dan, quick stop, getting ready for dinner, storms, and trivia. Thanks for stopping by, Dan. I greatly appreciate it. And it's stormed here all day. It's not really stormed, it's just rained all day long. Crazy. Eddie says, hey, Dan. Doug, what's going on, buddy? Says hello. Hey, I got them headlights installed. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. I've got a video on that, and I'll be posting videos of installation of all the LEDs on the outside of the Tundra while I'm in Florida. So I leave for Florida Saturday, and while I'm down there, I will do a live stream on the beach, of course, and probably in the evening, and then I'll start uploading the headlight and tail light and tag light and all those videos in the coming week or so. Throb says, it stopped raining just long enough to spend 3 more hours on zero turn. I can't mow my yard. It's so high in the back right now, it's got to be above my ankles. And by the time I get back from Florida, I'm going to bush hog it. It says, I want a red face tag. I want a red face tag? I don't know what that is. Or maybe I do and I just forgot. Dan says, Eddie, Throb Nation Doug, Throb Nation nice timepiece. Hey, I appreciate it. I like it. It has a 120 click bezel, and the bezel is ceramic, just like the Rolexes are. So it's harder to scratch. It has a really scratch resistant bezel. Throb Nation says, Dan, Jack, he is okay. He has a real bad lining infection. Oh, I hate that. I really hate to hear that. Ed says, hello, everybody. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit the notification bell for update content. Thank you, Edge. And if you're not also subscribed to Edge, please do so. I tell you what, after that last hit to the head, I'm having a real hard time remembering words and stuff and coming up with the right words. It's ridiculous. My boss has tried to get me to go to the hospital, I don't know how many times, but John Deere's made it so expensive to go to the hospital that nobody goes anymore. But I can't remember anything. I was doing this watch review and I was like, my gosh, I stumbled through it like crazy. Real estate, Christina says, Eddie. Eddie says, that's a nice watch. I really appreciate it. I really like it. It's actually fairly quiet for a metal band. It doesn't squeak or anything like that, so that's good. The only bad part is it still has push pins in the band, and I think it should have had screw-in links. It's just my personal opinion. Eddie says, hello, Christina. Jack says, hello, Dan. Doug, hope you enjoy them. I really do, and they are way brighter. I've only drove it once at night. I don't drive my truck a whole lot, but the one time I drove it, I put in the fog lights as well. I ordered those and put those in. Those are so much brighter than the factory lights. Ed says, your real estate whisper, what time is the live stream? I need to beat TRZ. Jack says, I will keep an eye on the website. Thanks for the information. Thank you. I see what you're talking about now. You're talking about Malkoff. Edge, Tag Heuer, love those watches. I do have a Tag Heuer. My wife bought me a Tag Heuer early on while we were dating. It's a Formula One, and I still have it. Still works. I've had that watch for probably 13 years. It still keeps perfect time. It's not one of the automatics. It's a quartz, but it keeps perfect time. I've had to put about 3 or 4 batteries in it in maybe, 12 or 13 years. Just wrench it. Hey, guys, stop by and say hello. Hey, I'm glad you did. Welcome to the live stream, and hope you had a great day. Edge, are you on live chat? I don't know. Probably not. I am now. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Why wasn't he that far behind? Sweet. Eddie, hey, just wrench it. Throb Nation says wrench. Edge, hey, just wrench it. How do you like the wrenches? Hey, Edge, man, your all's equipment down there. I first of all, when you got all that oil on the other day, I'd had to went home. I'd have been like, nope, going home, taking a shower, nope, can't do it. But it happened again. I'm like, look, it's time to upgrade something. Real Estate Whisperer, Edge is at 7 p.m. Central, so less than 30 minutes. Sorry, Real Estate Whisperer. I didn't mean to cut into it. I'm sure this will be a fast live stream. It was just kind of I'm not doing mine tomorrow because I'm still getting ready to go to Florida. So I didn't mean to cut in on yours, but it'll probably be a quick stream. I don't imagine it probably won't even go an hour because it's an offbeat day for me. It says that is one I want. I hate you now. LOL. Yeah, it's actually a little small. I like watches. Here, let me take this one off. I like watches about this size. This is a 43 millimeter. I like them actually about 44, but this actually has a big face on it, so it almost looks like a 44 millimeter. And the Tag Heuer, I think, is about a 41. So it's a lot smaller than this, but I like a watch that has a presence. And I got the black on black, as y'all can probably see here. You can see the sweeping hand. It has 28,800 vibrations per hour. That's a good amount. That's pretty quick. It has that steady flow, kind of like a Rolex. You don't really see the ticking. You can get, like the Seiko SKX brand, they has like a lower, like a 24,000 vibration or something like that. You can see it ticking as it goes around. And once you get up to about 28.8 or so, the hand kind of sweeps like a Rolex hand does. So when I buy automatic watches, which this is the only one I own now. I've sold my other ones. But when I do buy those, I try to keep them up around that many vibrations per hour. Let's see here. It says, okay, see you there. Dan, 8 Eastern time. Your Real Estate Whisperer gear, you just do your thing. Don't worry about it. Like I said, I just wanted to get a live stream in this week, and I knew I wouldn't do it, Friday. So I will do one from the beach. I'm not sure what day I'm going to do that on. I'll try not to cut in on anybody else's. But I don't know what day it'll be, and I'll probably do it and put the ocean in the background so y'all have something to look at instead of my ugly face. And I'm going to take the GoPro, and I bought a super suit for it. I know it'll withstand the water without it, but I feel better about getting the super suit in ocean than I do the actual GoPro. So we may do some ocean filming with the GoPro and see how that turns out. I don't know. We'll find out. Edge, that's why I can do what I want in my job. They can't afford to fire me. Very true. I'd have been like, I'm going to take a shower. Edge, can I see it? I tell you what, I'll send you a picture after this. It's way over there, and I've got the tripod between my legs and all that stuff, and it'd fall over. But I will send you a picture of it. I actually just got it out of the dresser and put it back in the little safe thing because I'm not going to be wearing it. I'll be wearing this one the whole time. This one actually does have the ratchet strap on it, kind of like a Rolex does too. So I do like that. You can do micro adjustments on it very, very easily and can't tell it from the bottom. Jack says, hope you have a safe and great vacation gear. Enjoy it. But thank you, Jack. I really appreciate that. Where we're going, we go every year. I love it there. It's on the Atlantic side, but it still has some white sand. I really, really enjoy that place a lot. But bad thing was last year we went to Disney World for a week and then drove over to Ormond, same place we're going, and they had canceled my reservation and didn't tell us. So I was 9.5 hours away from home and didn't have a reservation that I had paid for. But luckily they worked it out and found me a room somewhere in the place. I don't know what the room was and why they had an extra room that they told me they didn't have to start with, but they did give me that room. I actually had drove down to Daytona though and found a room at the Holiday Inn and was out like $300 and some, and they actually refunded me the money that I paid for the hotel as well. So that's a pretty good place to stay. Just Wrench it said, love the wrenches. I'm at work, so can't stay, but I appreciate you dropping by. I really do. Dan says, Throb Jack. Eddie, see you just wrench it. Edge, see you wrench. Trouser Rouser. Hey, Justin, I was just talking about you earlier, and we was wondering where you's at because we haven't seen you in such a long time, and I'm glad to see you on here, and I'm glad to see you're okay. I made it. How are you, my friend? I'm doing pretty good. I've been a little irritated this afternoon. It just seems like everything I did I don't know. It just seemed like it was hectic, and I don't know. I didn't like it when it's hectic. I don't know. So if I seem a little irritated, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be. It just seems like everything this afternoon I tried to do was just more difficult than it should have been. Dan said, the bigger the watch face, easier it is to see for the older age. I know it. And Gene Malkoff called me, what was it he said? Kentucky young man or something like that. And then he called me like a Kentucky old man. I don't remember what it was when we found out how old I was. King said, Dan Solderham. Hey, King, how you doing, buddy? Hey, just a heads up. She had to order your shirt. So it may be later this week or actually not. It may be next week, but it'll be the following week before I get it. I do have some shirts going out. So if I've notified you, your shirt's going out. So I think I've got 1 or 2 orders going out tomorrow. Eddie says, I can't wait to see the beach stream. I can't wait to see the beach, period. I am jonesing for the beach. I got to be honest with you. I crave that. A beach is like a drug to me. I don't know if I've ever met anybody that loves the beach as much as I do. I mean, about April, I start going through withdrawals. I can't stand it. And I will take a short trip to the beach just before I get to my long vacation just so I can get over it. I mean, I almost can't handle it. It's crazy. It says, you mean you will go live when you can with the weather? The weather down there is supposed to be 20% chance of rain for like the first 4 or 5 days. So I should be 85 and sunny pretty much the first 5 days I'm there. King Creek says, yo, Edge. Jack says, Justin, how are you, buddy? I know, it's good to see Justin. I was a little worried about Justin. I hadn't heard from him in a while. Dan says, King of the Crease. King says, Eddie. Bull Nuts, yo, can't stay. Popped in to smash the like button. Thank you, Nuts. I really appreciate that. And have a great evening. Ed says, yo, King of Crease, what's up? King of Crease says, Nuts. Matt, sup, all. No notifications. YouTube sucks. Sorry, man. I don't know what's going on. This is a little out of the ordinary for me. I just threw it back because I'm going on vacation here in a couple of days, and I knew I wouldn't get. I ain't that I wouldn't got a chance to do it tomorrow. It's just I didn't want to do it tomorrow and I've got most of my packing done, but I like the day before to make sure I don't forget nothing. So I knew I didn't want to do a live stream tomorrow late and then have to try to figure out, make sure I had everything packed. Just said, doing all right, Jack. How are you? That's good to hear, Justin. Seriously, I mean, me and Courtney were just talking about you earlier. Um, Ed says, "Hey Dan, King," or Eddie says, "Hey King." Christina says, "Hey Eddie Smallhorn, when do you think you'll be home?" She said, "Bring something to eat too while you're coming." She didn't. Nuts says, "King." King Creek says, "Matt." Edge, Matt, what's up? If you hear something scratching, it's my dog scratching at the door. I didn't want to do the live stream in the bedroom tonight. I wanted to do it outside, but the weather wasn't permitting. Christina says, "Dan." Christina says, "Nuts." Ed says, "Yo, Nuts." Your real estate whisperer says, "Matt." Nuts says, "Your real estate whisperer." Christina says, "King." Trouser says, "Ha ha." Christina and Eddie talking to each other on here. I know, that's how Rob does, and they're sitting beside each other. Nuts says, "Brian." King of Crease, "Yo, Jack." Your real estate whisperer, Justin. Only reason I don't try to say Jack. All right, I'm going to try to say Jack's first name because Throb Nation tried to say it and got it wrong. So I want to try to say it. And Jack, let me know if I get it right. Is it Joaquin? Joaquin? Is that right? Am I close? Am I close? At least I'm close. And that's the only reason I always say Jack, because I don't want to, brutalize anybody's name. But Throb said it one time, and I wanted to see if I could get it. Joe Quinn, maybe. Trouser Rouser, why aren't you outside tonight? Because it's raining. And I went outside earlier just to take a dog out and got bit by mosquitoes 3 times. I was like, God, they're going to carry me off. Have y'all seen the videos? And I was wanting to like take a picture of like some birds and stuff at the beach, maybe throw some bread down, let them fly over. But I've seen birds like seagulls grab GoPros and take off with them on videos. Now sometimes they bring them back, sometimes they don't. I was like, I'm not willing to chance that, so we may not do a bird video. Ed says, "He the Justin, are you okay?" I think he meant, "Hey there, Justin." Matt says, "Christina, Brian King." Nuts says, "Eddie." King says, "Yo, real estate whisperer." Trouser, "Hey everyone." Eddie, Ormond Beaches. I love Ormond Beach. I really do. I'm actually going there twice. I'm going there the 4th of August, and then the 4th of September, I'm going back down. I'm going down the second time for my anniversary. My anniversary is the 8th, and we're also going to see Go Gators, the Florida Gators play Kentucky. Also, Big Throb Nation, what about Urban Meyer? Just saying. Just saying. Jack says, "Good you're on. Good to see you, Justin." King of Crease, Trouser Rouser, Eddie, "Hey Justin." Nuts, Rouser, "Okay, you gotta go, see ya." Jack says, "Hello King." Christina says, "My website disappeared this week." That sucks. Wonder what happened. King of Crease, "Later Nuts." Christina, "I got it back, but that was a panic attack." I'd say so. I can't imagine how hard it is to set up a website. I'm sure, there's people on here that do know how hard it is, and some people probably think it's easy, but I don't know. Hey Gear, can you check out Wilder Tactical and their padded belts? That is like $200. Tell me what you think. I will do that, Matt, whenever I get off the stream. Actually, let me see if I can do this. Sorry, took a screenshot. I didn't want to forget the name of it. Trouser, you leaving us, Nuts? I think he said he had to go. Dan says, "Christina," or Real Estate Whisperer. Matt, "The likes are lacking." Thanks, Matt. I appreciate it. Eddie says, "Hey, Matt." Trouser, "Sorry you had such a yucky afternoon, man. Don't you hate those days when nothing goes your way?" I know work wasn't bad, believe it or not. And I'm getting off early tomorrow because John Deere has been in Greenville 30 years, and I've been there 21 of them. But they're having a 30-year anniversary party tomorrow. I'm not going to it because like I said, the day before, I like to make sure I have all my T's crossed and my I's dotted with packing and stuff like that. But they are letting us off early, which is a good thing. Matt, Eddie, the Master Blaster. Justin, have you decided if you're going to start carrying the HKVP9? I have not. I'm going to carry the CZP10C, but there is some upgrades they've done to it, some revisions they've done over, the past few iterations of the gun. Like I bought mine the week it came out, and then they did some revisions to make it more reliable. Now, I've not had an issue with mine, but I contacted them and told them I was a YouTuber and that I review this gun, I want to carry this gun and stuff like that. So they told me to send the gun back in and they would do all the upgraded revisions to it and send it back to me. So before I start carrying it full time, I'm going to send it back to CZ. As soon as I get back from Florida, they said take about a week and a half, 2 weeks to get back to me. And then we'll put a few hundred rounds through it to make sure it's still functioning properly. And then that will be my full-time carry gun. But right now I'm back to the Gen 5 Glock 19. And I will probably take my Glock 26 with me to Florida. I ain't decided if I'm doing the 26 or the 43, but the 19 is definitely going. And the Malkoff Bodyguard will be my carry flashlight. Matt says the likes are slacking. Did I miss that? Edge, says Dan. Christina, I did say bring food. LOL. Yeah, bring food, Eddie. Bring food. I'm turning the neighborhood with food. Nice. Nice. See? Helped you out. Eddie, she did. Mark, if you read this, you owe all your... Nope. I ain't reading it all then. I ain't reading it. Just read part of it. Edge, I'm considering not doing live streams anymore temporarily for personal reasons. Would you guys object? The ball is in your court. Guys, let me know if you want to continue on Sunday. I know what your personal reasons are, Edge. I say if you need to take a break, I understand it. Do what you need to do. Courtney, Justin, where have you been? I've been worried sick. I've been worried a little bit too, Justin. Justin, haha, Mark, I like that idea. I didn't read it. Didn't read it. Dan says, Courtney. Courtney says, hi, Rear Runner and crew. Courtney, hopefully tomorrow I'll be sending you all something. MJC, how does concealed and carry work between different states? All right, as long as the state has I told y'all I can't remember words. It's driving me crazy. I really think that last hit to the head done something to me. Reciprocates your carry permit. It should about be the same. You know, there may be a few things in that state that is different than yours where you can't carry it where you can normally carry it in your state. So you may have to check those laws. But pretty much if they reciprocate your carry permit, you're probably good to go in that state, just about like you are in the state you're in right now. Now, I have a app called Carry, I think is what it's called, and it tells you all the laws. Like if you go to a state, you can, and one's called Posted, I think, and you can type in the zip code or something like that, and it will show you where all the posted signs that you can't carry the firearm is at. So those two apps, I think it's called Concealed Carry and Posted or something like that. I'd have to look, but I can't. I'm on my phone right now, so I can't do it. But that's good information to have. But most of the time, if they reciprocate your permit, you're pretty good to go in that state, just about like you are in yours. But like I said, you really still want to check the laws a little bit because they may tweak them just a little bit. But for the most part, it'll be the same. Jack, no, you got it wrong. The J is pronounced with a W. Woquin? Woquin? Is that right? Matt. God, I'm telling y'all, I'm jacked up in the head. Matt, Brian, keep doing the live streams. Dan, MJC, Jack, do you know the actor Joaquin Phoenix? I know who you're talking about. I always thought his name was called Joaquin Phoenix too. MJC, sorry first. How is everyone? I'm doing pretty good if I could remember stuff. King, I like the Sunday live stream Edge, but try to keep it under 5 hours. That would probably help. Jack says, hey, Courtney, Trouser, Courtney, sorry. I didn't mean to worry anyone. I'm okay, Courtney. Thanks for the concern. A week without YouTube sucks. Oh, yeah, yeah. This week has actually been crazy all week because I've been so behind on watching people's videos and stuff. I mean, I've had to watch 2 or 3 videos on certain nights just because I've been so far behind. I don't know. It's just been, this whole week's just been hectic. Justin, hey, MJC. Courtney, Jack, aunt relation to River Phoenix. I think she meant any relation. Edge, That's what I was trying to read, but I kept seeing Ant. Edge, everybody, you need to watch my video tomorrow. You are going to love it. Promise. It will be multiple watch video, no edit, raw video. Nice, nice. Maybe it'll go viral. Matt, okay. I have a video that my buddy sent me, and people on here might know. It's baby sea turtle making its way to the ocean. I know you can't mess with baby sea turtles, and they didn't use any flashes, and they didn't pick them up or impede them, but I don't know the legalities of posting that on YouTube. I think I would be okay because he didn't do anything wrong. He just happened to catch a sea turtle hatching and made its way to the ocean. He actually videotaped it all the way to the ocean. It got in the ocean, it swam off. So, you know, he never did touch it. So I think that would be okay to upload. But anybody that has any information on that, let me know because I would like to upload that video. Only bad thing is he had it turned up instead of, he had it, oh, what's it called? It's not landscape, it's portrait. And it's going to be weird when you watch it. But I still think it'd be a cool video because how often do you catch a baby sea turtle making its way to the water? Jack says no relation other than we both have the same first name, Courtney. Edge, hey Mark, how are you tonight? Edge, hello MJC. How are you? Trouser Rouser. Oh, you're going to Florida this weekend. I hear it's going to be hot and sunny. I hope it is blistering hot and crazy sunny. Courtney says, I love unique names. Listen, working in customer service, I hear some, I bet you do hear some crazy names working in customer service. Matt says, SIG or HK and 9mm maybe Shield. What do you think? All right. If you're wanting comfort, go with the Shield. I carry a Glock 43 when I want something comfortable. They're about the same size. Shield's a great gun. I have one. My wife took it. That's why I bought a 43. I couldn't justify buying another Shield when I already had one. It's just she has it. So if I want to shoot it. So I wanted something different, bought a 43. So if you're wanting comfort, carry the Shield. If you want a higher round count, HK. I know Throb's going to be like, SIG, but here lately, SIGs has some quality control issues. They're bugging me a little bit. That new little carry gun they had out has some striker issues. The P320 had the trigger issue. Some of their newer stuff, their older SIGs are great. But the newer stuff, they've got some quality, some QC issues that they need to work out. Matt says, what do you say? Justin, where's Throbby? He's on here somewhere. Mark's frowning because I didn't read it. Courtney says, Justin, I'm glad you're okay. Me too. Mark said he didn't read it. Nope, didn't read it. Vince, what's up, buddy? How are you doing? Hope you're having a great day. Hope work was good. Jack, Edge, handle your personal reasons. I will support you in the way I can. Yep, me too, Edge. Justin said, Brian, I'd miss you on Sundays, but personal life should come before YouTube. I agree. That's why I took weekends off. Seriously. I understand having a YouTube account and putting videos up every day, and I really like doing that for you guys, but it was taking up so much time. I mean, the things you don't see about YouTube that YouTubers understand is I post a video, and, you know, let's say my video gets 500 views. Let's say it has 50 or 60 comments. You know, it ain't just shooting the video and editing the video and uploading the video, but then I really try to, you know, answer every single comment. So, you know, I may have who knows how long answering those 50 comments, you know, and they pop up and I answer it and they pop up. And I don't mean don't leave comments because I like talking to you all, but that's just, you know, an added time. So I wanted to still be able to take some time for family and stuff like that. And that's why I cut back. And, you know, some days I don't do Wednesdays. And a lot of times on Wednesdays, if I don't do a Wednesday, I'll shoot a video or something. I'm still doing something about YouTube, but I may not put one up on Wednesday, and I don't do weekends a lot of times. And that's why, just for family, personal reasons. You got to have that personal time. Plus, I work a full-time job, and sometimes you just need a day off. But that one video hit 113,000 views, and it's got 1,500 comments, and I'm pretty sure that I have responded to 99% of those 1,500 comments. Edge, hey VCG, can you increase Vince? What's up? Vince says, hi, Brian. Jack says, yo, VCG. VCG says, hi, Brian. VCG, yo, Jack. Matt says, Vince. VCG, hi, Rouser. I'm glad to see Rouser. I know I keep saying that, but I was a little worried about him. He hadn't DM'd us back or anything. I was a little worried. Dan says, VCG. Edge, how are you been, VCG? Not so slim. Howdy, gear peeps. What's up, buddy? Hey, I booked some rooms for tomorrow. So we have some conference rooms. I work with Not So Slim. That's why I'm saying this. So we have some conference rooms to work on the 2021 stuff. So just heads up. I don't know if I told you that was at work today. Uh, my buddy Jerry, that's who Not So Slim is, and he works 2 desks down from me in the engineering department at Deere. VCG, terrific, Brian. How about you? Justin, hey, Not So Slim. Edge, I'm moving forward, Vince. How's the building? Vince says it needs repair. But you're the man for the job. Vince says, my main man, Dan. Edge, so sorry, Vince. Hope it's okay. Courtney, yes, Jack. Phoenix is Rivers' brother. Dan, you should be good. Justin, does anyone here watch ASMR? I started thinking it was weird, but it does really. I watch ASMR a lot, dude. I ain't gonna lie. I got ADHD, and you can ask Not So Slim on here. I've told him at work. I even had him watch one. There's certain things in that just calm me down. Now all that ASMR stuff doesn't do it, but there are some of it that just calms me. And I've got a few videos that I've probably watched 30 times just because I know they work and I just am strung out. I may watch one after this because the day's been so hectic, but it just calms me. Eddie says, sorry guys, have to eat dinner. Have a safe trip, gear, and have fun in Florida. Thank you, Eddie. Hope you have a great dinner, and we'll see you in Florida. We won't see you in Florida. You'll see me in Florida. Justin, have a great evening, Eddie. Eddie says, see you, Justin. Edge, you can post as long as you don't infringe on the animal's rights. He did not infringe on any of the rights. He made it through the water just fine. Actually got taken out in the ocean. That's when it stopped. So, Walk Win. Okay, I see what you're saying. Walk Win. Nice. Now I know how to pronounce it. I'm probably still going to say Jack, though. But I'm glad to know how to pronounce it now. Maybe Throb wasn't watching this and he still don't know. It says, see you soon, Eddie. Justin, you must be going to Florida alone since you don't have a beard. No, I'm not. My wife and stepdaughter is going on a trip, and my brother-in-law is watching the house and the dog. So there'll be somebody here to watch the dog while we're gone. Jack says Sig P365 has a lot of issues. It really does. It does. Now they've had a lot of iterations of that gun, a lot of revisions. It's supposed to be better, but it's still got some issues. Sig just has some QC problems right now. Courtney said it does kind of sound like Waken, Walkwin, Jack Nava. Let's see here. Oh, I'm popping up. VCG, let's see here. Real Estate Whispers live now. Jack says, yes, you got it, Courtney. The trials are cool, Jack. Now we know. Courtney says, my dog is tearing that door up. Courtney says, yay, first. LOL, thanks, Jack. Sean, what's up, buddy? Hey, Gear, didn't know you were going live night. Yeah, I'm going live night because I'm going to Florida Saturday, and I wanted to make sure I had tomorrow night to finish packing and everything. So I threw a live up tonight just to make sure I got one in this week. Jack says, hey, Sean, I'll still post a video tomorrow, though. Courtney, wait. So do you go by Jack as well nickname then? As a nickname? Christina, got to get running, Gear. See you soon. Have fun at the beach. Hey, thanks, Christina. I appreciate it, and have a good live stream tonight. Justin, it's cool to have a work buddy watching your stream. Hey, Jerry. Yeah, there's another one on here. It's a lot. David B. He's a work buddy too. He works right across from Jerry. Trouser, have a great night, Christina. Sean says, thought you were headed to Florida today. Nope, that's Saturday. Not So Slim says, hey, Def needs calming down. He definitely needs calming down. I can't even read tonight. It's been hectic. I can't do nothing. My dog is distracting me, scratching on the door. He definitely needs calming down. I do. Justin, you're watching ASMR Darling. I have watched ASMR Darling. I know who you're talking about. It said, I watched ASMR videos and I was so irritated. ASMR videos are all the things that irk me. Funny. Sean says, hey, Jack. Justin says, haha, Andy gets loud at work. Huh. Sometimes I do get loud at work. Our office isn't as quiet as the product engineering office is in Cary. You hear a pin drop over there. I could not work at that place. My dog is driving me nuts. Jack says, is Spanish name, which means Jack in English. Okay. Hey, that's cool to know. I did not know that. Edge. Hey, Sean, and Not So Slim. How are you? Edge says, multitasking. Christina says, I told Brian to not watch it because I knew it would hate it. That's funny. When you going to make one? When you talking about making one, Courtney? When you going to throw one up? ASMR. Jerry says, looking forward to a quiet week at work. All I've been talking about for like the last month is going to the beach, and this ain't my last trip. So, Jerry, you got 2 more trips to deal with after this one. Dan says, safe travels, gear. Catch you later. Thanks, Dan. I appreciate that, buddy. You have a good night. Justin, have an awesome night, Dan. Chronicles AJ, yo, what's going on, AJ? You doing all right? Justin says, hey, AJ. Courtney, good seeing you, Dan. Jack, AJ, how are you? AJ said, what's up, Trouser? What's up, Jack? Courtney says, hi, AJ. Jay, how you doing, Jay? Hope you had a good day. Yo, Gear, just got home from a 12-hour shift at work. Oh, that's not a good day. I didn't read that before I said it. 12-hour shifts are awful. Ugh. I've done that before. I do that some, and oh man, that makes for a long day. Buddy is missing out on the fun, and he knows it. If he wanted in here, I would have let him in here when I first started to stream, but he didn't want in here because Pam came home and had food. And now that Pam's done eating, he probably thinks I have food, which I do not. And now he's scratching his door and will not stop. AJ says, hey, Courtney, he just did a little scratching. It's like, and then all of a sudden he'll try to beat the door down in a minute. I mean, he's only like 16 pounds Shih Tzu, and I mean, you think he's tearing the wall down. Matt, I got a roll, folks. Sorry, getting ready for my open house on Saturday. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Matt. Hope your open house goes good. Have a great night. Jack, hey, Jay, how are you? Seems like you had a long day. Seems like you had a very long day. I work long days in the winter, which is okay because what else you going to do in the cold? Summertime, I do not want to work long days. I want to get out there as quick as possible, like tomorrow when I should be getting off about 11. Just says, sounds cool, Matt. Have a great night. Jay says, hey, Jack, definitely a long day. Definitely. Justin, hey, Jay. Sean, Jerry knows, Jerry, now's the time to put up cubicle walls. We have up cubicle walls. They can still hear me. I just scream around them and over them. It says, hey, AJ, how are you? Courtney, I don't know. Have to think, plan it out more. It's going to be awkward filming it, so we will see how long it takes. I understand. A lot of people do role playing in ASMRs. So, you could do that and just make Edge sit in front of you. That way it doesn't seem weird or something. I don't know. Paint his face or something, like put makeup on him. AJ said, what's up, Edge? My dog is distracting me. I swear that's why I can't read these. I never was a great reader anyway, but he's driving me nuts. Justin, Brian should do an ASMR video. I agree. That'd be awesome. Courtney, good night, Matt. Courtney says, LMAO, Justin. Jerry, we have walls, need soundproof booth. I don't know that would work. I just go over and beat on the door till you opened it. Justin, holy crap, 12 hours is a long work day. It is a very long work day. Ed says, no, Justin, I will send people to the hospital, LOL. And Justin is laughing out loud. I tell you what, I really don't know why. You ever just had one of those days where it wasn't that things went real bad, and I don't know, just like an example, I had to take a few links out of this watch band, and it was very irritating doing that. It was hard to get them out. They were kind of stiff in there. It's got the pin and collar system, and I actually lost one of the collars on a brand new watch, which I didn't need it because it was one of my extra ones I was carrying here to put in a Ziploc bag. So after I get done with this, I'm going to take a flashlight back through the floor and see if I drop the collar somewhere. But like I said, if I don't find it, no big deal. It's an extra one. But it was just, it shouldn't have been that hard to do. I have all the watch tools to do it with because I've always really liked watches. I don't know why. It's a weird, I don't know, maybe that's weird. Maybe a lot of people like watches. I don't know. But a lot of gun people do like watches. And even with the tools to do it with, it was still pain 9 in. I don't get it. Jerry says it's actually an awesome place to work. Good bunch, even Andy. Hey, I appreciate that. I tell y'all what, I was talking to my buddy Dave on here. I told Dave the other day, he's got like a real dry sense of humor. It's really funny. Watch fetish, kind of. Watch and gun fetish. And knives, flashlights. It's just gear fetish in general. I don't know where the watch comes in with the gear, but hey, love watches. But if I had Dave's sense of humor, I'd probably have 20,000 subscribers by now. Because his sense of humor is so dry, but it is so funny. I mean, he says something and it just cracks you up. It's hilarious. Third mate says, K back for a minute, unpacking stuff. Unpacking stuff? I thought you was packing stuff. I know you're not in Texas yet. Rob says, Justin, I did watch your video today. That's smart, Rob. That's smart. I know what you're doing. Smart. Good job. Courtney, I'm going to the mountains this weekend. Super excited. I'm going exactly the opposite of that. Living in the mountains, I don't even pay attention to them anymore. It's like a hill, you know. I just look out the window, I see a hill. I don't even see mountains. I don't know. You just get used to it, I guess. Just says Rob. Jerry said, I second that Dave humor. I know it, man. I know it. If I had Dave's sense of humor and his wit, I would have a YouTube channel that was making I could probably quit work. Justin, you got a good sense of humor too, though. Am I right, Jerry? Yeah, it's, you know, my sense of humor comes when I have somebody talking to me that I can feed off of. Dave has a sense of humor that he don't have to have anybody. I imagine Dave is probably sitting at home by himself right now, just saying funny stuff. I don't know. I don't know. It's just different. I don't know. Like I said, I can have somebody and crack on them and shoot little jabs at each other back and forth, and I can do that all day long. But Dave don't need that to be funny, and that takes a special group of people. Rob says staying at mom's until okay, I understand. Justin, I hope that goes well, Rob. Me too. Rob's homeless and he moved back in with his mom. I'm just kidding, Rob. Ed says I feed off food. Yeah, I wasn't hungry when my wife said she was coming home and she was going to stop and get something to eat. But I have a feeling I'll probably go out and get something to eat here in a minute because it just hit me. I've calmed down now. I was irritated when she called. That's when I was changing out to watch band, and now that I'm calmed down, I'll probably go grab something real quick. Sean says, "Mom will cut down on your McDonald's fetish, Rob." I may go get some nuggets, Rob. Courtney says, "LOL." We don't have much stuff on our end of town. We have a Hardee's, a Salsa's Mexican restaurant, a Subway, a Wendy's, and a McDonald's. And we did just get a Taco Bell. So we have like 6 things. And when you've lived in the same place for like 30 some years, those 6 things get very old very quickly. Justin says, I know what you mean. I know. Some people just have it. Rob, mom told me Edge is quitting live streams. He said he might for a little while. Jerry says, yes, Andy is very funny as well. Well, Gear Peeps, have a good night. I got to go. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Jerry. I appreciate it. I'll see you tomorrow about 6:30 in the morning. Jack by Not So Slim just says, have a great night. Jerry, enjoy your calm weekend. The whole week. It ain't just a weekend. It's a week. Not So Slim, Food City Deli. Forgot about that. We do have a Food City with a deli. Rob said, I think Gear is funny looking. That's probably more like it. Edge, Rob, I was considering, but you guys want me to stay on Sundays, so I guess it will happen. Maybe just, I don't know, read faster and get them done quicker that we can get back over where you need to be. I don't know what the answer is, but I know what you're going through, and if it works out for you, good. If it doesn't, don't sweat it. I know whenever I first quit putting up videos on the weekend and some on Wednesdays, that I felt so bad because I felt obligated to my subscribers to put up video every day because I'd been doing that for so long. And when I decided to stop a few days a week to get some personal time, I I felt so guilty. I ain't even lying. So, in that situation, Edge, I say, you don't feel guilty if you need to do that. I understand. I think everybody else will understand. You do you. If you have time to do it, do it. If you don't have time to do it, don't sweat it. It took me a few weeks to get where I didn't feel guilty not posting a video every single day. And that was just my decision. You know, some YouTubers put up videos once a week. I want to do more than that for you all. So you'll at least get one 4 days a week from me. So I will say that. And some days, some weeks I'll do 5. Like this week I did 5. I'll put up 5 days, and I may even do a live stream on the weekend. I don't know. I'm not putting that out. Maybe a Saturday one or something. I just don't know. It depends on how I feel after I've drove 9.5 hours on Saturday. And that's barring that there's no traffic and running 85 mile an hour. Rob says, that's great, Brian. I second that. G. Malkoff was hoping that I was going to go down the other side, and he said swing by and see his place and stuff. But I'm not going to be going down that side. But I'm hoping that over the spring or early summer next year to take a few days vacation, go down to Alabama and meet Gene and his family, and take a tour of the plant of the facility. Not plant, it's a facility. Rob says, "Yep, read faster. We must be acknowledged." I know. Justin, do you do your shopping at Food City? I do my shopping at Food City. I do my shopping at Food City. Huh. Well, I said do. Courtney says, "Oh, throbber." Rob says, "Hey, Courtney, Justin, he could read faster, or we could comment slower." Very true. Very true. Courtney says, "Hiya." Justin, Beach love stream next week. I don't know about a love stream, but it'll be a live stream. Thought Nation, let's comment slower. And Trousers laughing. Hey, y'all, it's been 45 minutes. I appreciate y'all being on here. I got a few things I need to do. So Ed says, have a good night, guys. Thank you, everybody. I had a good turnout for just a pop up live on an odd night. I'll let y'all get to Real Estate's live stream. She's been on about 14 minutes now. Throb says, bye, Brian. Just says, have a great night, great stream. I appreciate that, Justin. Next time y'all see me, I'll be in a sunnier spot with sand on me. So, just says, have a safe trip. Thanks, Justin. I appreciate that. I'm going to try to. Rob says, have a good vacation, Gear. Thank you, Rob. Sean says, have a great trip, Gear. Thanks, Sean. I appreciate that. Hope y'all have a great weekend. Have a great week. I'll see you at the beach. See you next time.